So Forza Motorsport Update 5, the Nurburgring update, went live the other day and it was promised to be the redemption of Forza Motorsport. Now according to Steam, when Motorsport first came out, there was a peak of 5,000 players online. Last week's average was only 500. This is only Steam figures, not Game Pass figures, but this tells us that the game absolutely sucks and people aren't playing anymore. However, the creators of Forza Motorsport, Turn 10 Studios, have stated that this update will change that, fixing things like the AI being absolutely shit, PC optimization absolutely sucking, and adding more features to the game like the Nurburgring. So in this video, let me give you my honest opinion and a breakdown of some of the promises that were made to us previously, and if it's worth you picking up Forza Motorsport yet again. And honestly, please do let me know what you feel in the comments below. So first of all is the Nurburgring, the Nordschleife, and I'm not a professional racer, I haven't raced the track. In my honest opinion, the track does feel a little bit flat. So I've watched loads of videos on YouTube and whatnot of the Nurburgring. I've raced this in previous Forza games as well as Gran Turismo games, and it feels just a little bit, I don't want to say rubbish, but it is just a little bit shit. So they promised us an immersion full of trees, full of people watching us, the track being absolutely spot on. But I'll upload a picture here and you can tell that the embankment isn't correct. Now I play on controller, so it's not a big deal. However, if you do play on a sim rig, I can see this as being a little bit of a compromise between real life and the sim rig. So you want a sim rig to be as realistic as possible. If you've got force feedback, you want to hear that force feedback. So like I say, I'm on controller, so it doesn't affect me just as much. However, I can still feel the car. It should feel unsettled going over the bumps and going over the curbs, and it's not. And if you look at any sort of footage from the Nurburgring, you can see just the elevation changes, the curbs, they're all over the place. So I would like to feel a little bit of ups and downs, a little bit of left and right, a little bit of bumps, you know, but I can't. Even though I'm playing on controller, I should still be able to feel this, and I can't. And it's a common thing in the Reddit forums. I'm not by myself here, but let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Do you play on sim rig? Can you feel it? Is the force feedback shit? Do you play on controller and you agree with me? Let me know in the comments below. So something else that was promised to us in this update is the car progression and how unlocks work. So Turn 10 stated, we will remove the lock part mechanic, so all car parts can be accessed at car level 1 for every car in the game. Now you see here, this is my BMW M2. Done a couple of laps at the Nurburgring. It's level 3. I go into performance. What the fuck, man? You've lied to us. That is what you've done to us, Turn 10. You've simply lied to us. Everything is still locked. I don't know if the levels have changed at all. I don't think they have. If I go along to the conversion, you can see here the engine swap, that's always been level 25. So as far as I can tell, nothing has changed. Air and appearance, I still can't put a rear wing on. And my car points, I've got 500 car points. Even if they were unlocked, even if all this was unlocked, I wouldn't be able to upgrade my car anyway. So Turn 10, what the fuck, man? You still haven't done anything. This is still not good enough. I've raced this car a couple of laps to the Nurburgring. I want to be able to upgrade it now. I know how this car handles. I want to make some changes to it. I haven't got enough car points and everything's still fucking locked. What the hell, Turn 10? Rant over. On to the next one. So the next thing I want to talk about that really does annoy me in this game is the AI. Now Turn 10 have acknowledged there is an issue with the AI, and they said in a recent post, we have seen feedback about our AI's driving behaviour, abruptly braking and slowing down, not accelerating out of exits, braking too hard mid-corner, and following the racing line too strictly. They also acknowledged the first 3 or 4 cars shooting off, meaning that it's really hard to get above 4th or 5th place. But it's really easy to get to 4th or 5th place. So I've got a screenshot here of this race that you're seeing at the moment on the Nurburgring. Now you can see I placed 5th up from 12th. That's 8 places that I've gained. And the first 4 people I just couldn't catch. You can tell by the race time, you can see 4th place has got an 8:19. 6th place has got 8:33. That's a gap of 14 seconds. Now that's not too bad on the Nurburgring, but what is bad, if you look at the time between 3rd and 4th, there's 0.7 seconds. And then if you look at the time between 6th and 7th, there's only 1.3 seconds. So how can there be a gap of 13 seconds or 14 seconds between 4th and 6th? It doesn't make sense. So I personally was hoping they were going to rectify this. However, in their recent patch notes, it actually doesn't say anything about addressing the issues with the AI. All that it says is they fixed an issue where skip lap forces players off track. and fixed an issue where AI controller takes player car off track at VIR North. So it seems like they just haven't had time, or they overlooked this one and they haven't actually done anything with the AI, which is a real shame because they've just brought out 5 new career events that we all are going to want to play. So why have they not addressed the AI at the same time? They've brought out all these new events which look really, really good. German cars are by far my favourite in the whole world. So they've got BMW M Showdown Series, they got Audi Sport Showdown Series, Mercedes AMG and Porsche 911 Series, and they've got the Ringer Tour, which is on the Nurburgring. So the series look amazing and I really, really want to play these, but not if the AI sucks. What is the point? If you're not going to get any higher than 4th or 5th on the grid, what's the fucking point? Honestly, Turn 10, what are you doing? You need to set your priorities straight, fix the AI before you bring out all these wicked series, because we're all going to miss out now. They're not going to fulfill their full potential because of this shit AI. Anyway, that was a little bit of another rant, so let's get on to something a bit more positive. So one improvement that I've definitely noticed is the PC optimization. What Turn 10 have stated is there have been numerous under the hood improvements to reduce CPU spikes and better utilize the GPU. So for me, with a mid-tier PC, this is really good. I'm running an AMD Ryzen 7 5800X with an RTX 2080 graphics card. So like I say, it's sort of mid to low tier, not very good, but this has definitely helped with consistent frame rates, and so far I haven't had any sort of crashing or stuttering. So another thing that they have addressed is the replays. Before, when you would finish a multiplayer race, you would select save replay, and when you went to find that replay, it actually wasn't there at all. Now I haven't yet tested this, but Turn 10 have stated that you can save any replay that is up to 11 minutes long. Now obviously this isn't the best, but 11 minutes is better than nothing. So this is an improvement, but there's obviously still an issue there. So next up is the cars. They've brought out 8 new cars, 4 being car pass cars and 4 being spotlight cars that are free to everybody. So the first spotlight car is the brand new BMW M2. Currently this is available to purchase for about 70,000 credits. It's got a 30% off offer at the moment, so definitely go and buy that right now. As well as the M2, we get the 2013 Audi RS7 and the 2011 Mercedes-Benz SLS AMG, and also one of my favourite cars in the whole world, the 2014 Porsche 911 Turbo S. I'm a massive fan of Porsche, so I'm definitely going to pick up this car, but we do have to wait until March the 7th until this car becomes available. Then we have the car pass cars. Unfortunately, you do have to buy this, but if you do have it, the 4 cars are the Team Lotus Type 35 1965 race car, the 2015 Cadillac Racing ATS VR, the 2018 Ford Breathless Pro Racing Mustang, and the 2020 Audi TT RS Coupe. So as well as the new cars, we're also getting new multiplayer events too. So unfortunately, we have lost the Formula Mazda Spec Series. But that's not necessarily bad, because the Spec Series is now going to be replaced every single week, keeping it fresh. The Formula Mazda one was out for a long time. I think it was out from the start, so it was getting a little bit stale anyway. But these Spec Series mean you're in the same car or a very, very similar car. So it's all down to talent and skill, which makes us some really close racing. So I'm very excited for the next 4 Spec Series events. The first one being Grand Prix Rivals. This is where we get the chance to race in an old school 1990 Ferrari Formula 1 car. After that, on the 21st of February, we get the Mustang Shelby GT500 Spec Series. I assume we're all going to be in old school GT500s, which again is one of my favourite cars, so really looking forward to that. There is also loads of new Rivals events, my favourite being the featured track, the Nordschleife, in an old school 1979 BMW M1 Pro car. There is also 6 or 7 more events, but I won't go through all of them now. I'll leave a link in the description below. Check that out for all patch notes and updates. So I'm really looking forward to the future of Forza Motorsport. I don't really know if it's common knowledge or not. This is going to be the last Forza Motorsport in the series. Turn 10 are going to focus more on Forza Horizon and potentially a Forza Motorsport replacement, which is sad, but like I say, I'm looking forward to the rest of Forza Motorsport's life. I hope they're going to continue with these updates and improvements. I'm honestly going to play the shit out of the Nurburgring, so please do leave a like and comment, and do subscribe to see more of that. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this update, and if you're going to pick up Forza Motorsport yet again, or if you've just had enough of it, you've washed your hands of it and you're not going to play it again. Let me know in the comments below. I'll be uploading loads of Forza Motorsport. I will be playing Horizon again, so those of you that are subscribed for Horizon, don't go anywhere. But for now, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.